Hiya, I'm Emma Fulton and I took part in the Innovation course in 2008. When doing the Innovation course, one of the strange things you'll find at the start is the use of Sakai. Now my biggest tip for the whole course is to get to grips with this early. Don't be afraid to press the buttons, to make mistakes, to find out what exactly it can do, because once you've got the hang of that, it will make it an awful lot easier to make regular updates and use a lot of media in your learning logs. The course structure is quite different from any other course I've done as well, so it's quite a good idea to spend some time with the guidance notes, working out exactly what is expected of you every week when things have to be handed in, because once you get to grips with this and you've set some time apart for your group work, you can then set some time regularly away for your innovation logs, because it's a lot easier to do them little and often than it is to be trying at the end to push them all in the last couple of weeks. With regards to the logs themselves, I find it very useful to draw on all sorts of other courses. Obviously, every week there's a different topic in the workshops, but from that you can pull in lots of other information. If you did a work placement last year, I found it very useful to apply what I'd learned in theory into the practice of the workplace, but also into my learning, into my personal life, using examples such as the household rota that we have for cleaning in my house this year. And take topics that interest you. A lot of the stuff I spoke about in my learning logs was taking articles I'd read in the newspaper that I had found interesting and applying it to what we'd learned, and it gives you a greater understanding both of the innovation and how innovation applies in the greater context and how it applies in everyday life, but also it allows you to develop greater understanding of what interests you rather than what is dictated to be the topic in the course that week. And I find that helped me actually enjoy doing it a lot more when I did just take something that I wanted to read more about, and it was those weeks that I picked a topic of interest to me that I enjoyed doing the learning logs the most, and therefore got the best feedback for them. And the learning logs aren't about being right, it's about developing, it's about exploring ideas, and feel free, I find it very useful to put questions in them, to question myself, to come back to a later stage as I learned more about innovation and more things and I developed a greater understanding of the topic so that I could apply back to that particular issue, or to ask questions to Mary and Mike, who will comment at the end and give you great insights into what you're writing about, and who will question you and ask you to develop something further and challenge you. Overall, the learning logs are just about developing your understanding, taking the course and putting it into the context of your everyday life so that you can see innovation in everything you do and read, etc. So just take topics that you enjoy and just enjoy doing it.